Hi and welcome to Developer Learning Zone. We're in the Git series, and in this episode I'm going to go through how to rename a master branch to main. So you may have remembered in a previous video I mentioned when we installed Git that the main branch, or the default branch, used to be called master, and it's now good practice to call it main. So you might have a legacy project like myself and you want to rename the master branch. Now I've cheated again and got the steps because I don't do this too often, so I don't always remember it. So yeah, we've used the git branch command before, and we are renaming it from master to main. So click enter. You can see it's switched to main locally, and if we do git branch, it's updated here as well. If we're on git status now, it'll show that we're on the branch of main. Your branch is up to date with origin master, and we haven't actually committed anything new, so our tree is clean. Now let's push this branch up to origin so that it exists on the hosted version control tool of our choice, this being GitHub. So you can see a new branch has been created, main. So if we jump back to the website and refresh, you can see that we've got a default branch of master and an active branch of main. So if we go back to the terminal, we want to delete this master branch, very much like we did with the feature one. We'll push origin to delete master. The problem being is, like we do when we delete branches locally, if we're checked out in that branch, we can't actually delete it. Now the reason for this in the GitHub website is because our master branch is set as the default branch. So to change that, you've got to go to settings, branches, and then there's a default branch change here. So you can rename the branch here, or you can switch. Get a drop down to our branches, click main, update, and then there could be other issues with renaming this here. You could have other tools that are looking for a particular branch name, or there's things called GitHub Actions, which I'll go into in future series. They could rely on a specific name, so be careful if you're going to rename this to make sure you're not going to affect anything else. Now currently we have main and master still as available branches. That's because we haven't deleted it yet. So you could either delete it via the command line or delete it in the GUI. So now if we do git branch, we'll see it shows main locally. If we do -a, it shows main remote. Again, we'll view all branches, and because the page hadn't refreshed previously, it was still showing master, but it isn't now, and the default branch is back to main. Thanks very much.